Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to the channel. Saturday, November the 15th. Beautiful autumn afternoon here in Appalachia. The last of the autumn weather, probably. But it is just spectacular. Last couple days. Got the sacred fire going. And last week I was talking about acceptance, trying to be more accepting. It was a tough week because this is not quieting down. And we live in a world of extreme noise and agitation and distraction. And so this week I actually was not happy with myself the last couple days because of the noise in here and the way that manifests. So this week we're going to get back to spending some very, very quiet time in the evening with no devices, no television, no YouTube, no social media, maybe an hour. We'll see how it goes tonight. But part of this, besides just shutting out the outer world, is to also set the intention to dig deeper and face our shadows. What is it that causes this to spin day after day after day after day after day, repeating most of the same thoughts? What is it deep down in the core, whether it's some kind of trauma, some trapped emotion, or both, something along those lines? What is it that's causing this to spin wildly day after day after day? So the intention will be to sit and face my own shadows. I may do mirror work, which is where you just look into your own soul through your eyes in the mirror. It's been 10 or 11 years since I did that. And that might be part of it. Just sitting quietly and observing the room, observing the thoughts, and asking for guidance, but with no other distractions. Because I really want to get to the root of this. And it was almost 20 years ago I set two goals for myself. One was self-love and the other was peace of mind. And I believe I've got the self-love pretty good. The peace of mind comes and goes. And right now lately has not been in a good place. And so it's time to dig deeper. And sometimes we got to take, a step back, regroup, retreat, regroup, and kind of go through some things again, whether there's certain exercises that you do, emotional exercises, mental exercises, and just go through it again and dig deeper again. So that's what we're going to do. Not happy with myself this week a couple times because of this, which causes certain things to come out of this sometimes. But, I am that I am, and that is enough. But we need to do this inner exploration. It's part of why we're here. And we have volunteered to be here in this incredibly noisy world. And we need to face ourselves. We need to face all of us. The light and love is great. That's the easy part. And as someone once said, life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. So we got to get out of our comfort zone. All right, which means we got to look into here deeply and into those shadows, into those traumas. So that's the game plan for this week. So I'm just putting it out there, asking for guidance and challenging myself. And we'll see how it goes. But physically, everything is good. Get up at 5 o'clock every day, exercise, eat well, go to bed early, 9:30 usually. And it really works. Early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. And 2 years ago, it was almost 2 years ago, I had trouble lifting this shoulder, my arm like this. I had pain in my hip, my elbow, my knuckle on my finger, and all of that is gone. And that I'm really proud of, because what I did was I challenged myself with diet. So I went carnivore diet, 2 pounds of red meat, 6 eggs, salt and butter every day. And even though I couldn't lift and I couldn't do this without a hell of a lot of pain and things like this, I did it every day, and it's worked itself out. Whatever was trapped in all these places has worked itself out. So it's the daily practice, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, or all of the above. It takes a few minutes every day. And so now, starting tonight, we're going to do a few minutes of quiet time, a few minutes of facing the shadow and asking, what do you need? What is it that you need so that this stops spinning? What is it that you need? I've been listening to a lot of Alan Watts the last couple weeks. It's been very helpful. This is actually where the idea came from, to face the shadow. And that's what we're going to do. And all of us need to do this. We need to be honest with ourselves that we got a lot stored up, and there's a lot in our world that affects us every day, and not in a good way. And so we need to take care of this at all levels. At least I do. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to quit. I can't quit. So the other thing that I did was I finalized all the plans to return to Costa Rica at Christmas time for 2 weeks. Go do some visiting with Mother Ayahuasca. That will be about 4 weeks. I'll probably leave 4 weeks from today, I think. 4 or 5 weeks from today. And spend a couple weeks down there again for the 2nd year in a row. And so that's what I'm being guided to prepare myself for that by going into this shadow. And that's a preparation. So the next month is preparation for that trip. And we'll see how it goes. So I wish you a wonderful week. Don't be afraid to face your shadows. Don't be afraid to look in the mirror. And remember that this is one of the things I got out of Alan Watts this week, was everybody, because I wasn't remembering this on a daily conscious basis, but everybody is a mirror to us. And the things we don't like about them are the mirroring back of things we really don't like about ourselves. And I noticed this week, and I went, yep, okay, this is what it is. And that's why I've decided to dig deeper, to go into this, and find out where it's really coming from. Where is it really lodged inside my form? And see how it goes. But remember, everybody's your mirror. It's good, the bad, and the ugly. So until next week, or maybe tomorrow, we'll see how it goes. Cosmic energy, earth energy, heart energy. Send loving heart energy out to all beings, all dimensions, all timelines. May this day be filled with compassion, loving kindness, and courage. Until next time.